What up, you little beesies? You motherfuckers, you. What is good? Go Dirty Bastard Podcast in the motherfucking house tonight. Again, up on a Thursday. So what is fucking good? It is February 22nd. Still got the fucking stank of the loss on me still. But whatever. That's neither here nor there. So it's another one. Deal with it. See? It's in the ghost. We have a ghost right here. See that? We don't know when we're going to get it. It's close, but we seem to fucking miss it. It's right within our reach, but we always miss it. Thanks to Shanahan. Anyway, before we begin, thanks for giving us tuning in. If you're already tuned in, please hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell because obviously we never know when we're coming on, but when we know, you know. So fucking let's get it cracking in this bitch, right? Episode 121. We made it. We're coming faster and faster. The more we're on, the faster it comes. So, yes, indeed. We got Nip in the house, even though he's undisclosed location. He's in witness protection.
I'm working.
So
I'm working.
Can't know where he's at. Oh, he's working. Okay. So that explains that. Then we have another one, but you know, that guy's a little he runs on his own time, jumps to his own beat. Mr. Leo, maybe he'll be on, maybe he won't. Maybe he'll be on, maybe he won't. Who knows? But fucking get into it. Enough bullshitting. So after getting our ass whooped, well, not really getting our ass whooped. I mean, after just another
send the link in case anybody wants to join in. I'll put the link on there. If anybody wants to hop on and talk with us, make any comments, disagree with us, argue with us, agree with us, anything, jump on and all you gotta do is click the link and make sure your audio and all that shit is all good. And we'll wrap
Danny?
with you.
What up, Danny? The Quinterino? Yeah, so come on, there goes the link.
Whoa. We got something to address that was
we can address that in a minute.
This fucking guy over here on my left, this fucking guy want to have a long-ass argument about is it fucking McCaffrey's fault or Brock Purdy's fault that we lost the Cleveland game, and he blamed fucking McCaffrey for an imaginary fumble that McCaffrey never fucking committed. We had a long-ass argument 2 weeks ago about this shit, and Will, your ass was in on this shit too because you fucking agree with this guy, and y'all were trying to blame McCaffrey for the Cleveland loss when it was clearly on fucking Brock Purdy. And I went back and rewatched that game last night just to see it. We didn't imagine no fucking fumble. There was no fumble. McCaffrey got injured. McCaffrey got injured, I think, midway through third quarter, I believe. Brock Purdy was very inconsistent in this game. This was probably one of his worst games of the season. I mean, he wasn't. He was up. He was up. Throws.
Yeah, but
Aiyuk dropped some passes too. But he can make up for it late in the game.
We'll get into that in a minute, but yeah, he was definitely inconsistent in that game. But for some reason,
what do you have to say for yourself? First of all, making up shit.
Well, it wasn't that I made it up. I seemed to got a little disconfused, so I'm a little confused now. I'm disconfused. For some reason, I could have swore he fucking fumbled in the Cleveland game, and I don't know why, but I think I knew what it was. I think it was. I don't remember him fumbling in Dallas, so I think that's what it is. He fumbled in Dallas, and since that was the game,
I think you just love making excuses for quarterbacks, personally.
No, not at all.
Make up fucking false shit.
No. I'd say when it is. I'll say when he sucked. He sucked. Sucked fucking Baltimore.
In that Cleveland game.
No, yeah, he did. But they were in field goal range.
Yeah, Moody did fuck it up.
There's
no doubt about that.
Yeah, so and that guy is fucking, you know.
But again. Yeah. We had a 10-point lead in this game. That's our fucking unlucky number. 10-point lead in this game, early in the game, 10-0. And, you know, I don't know. Brock and Shanny's not strong when it comes to these 10-point leads. Well, not just Brock, because Jimmy and I guess Shanny's the common denominator.
It's common denominator.
But these guys run his offense the way he wants it ran. So, I mean, it's on the quarterback as well.
It is. No, for sure it is. No, he didn't play well that game at all. I mean, he only had, like 100 and something yards, 125 yards or some bullshit.
He had 88 yards going into the last drive of the game. Ended up with 125.
So
one fumble, one INT,
yeah,
one touchdown. But the touchdown was just a shovel pass to CMC. Was wide open. I mean, I could do that shit quite easily.
so
he didn't even really throw it; he just tossed it. But anyway,
yeah, that's what it was. But yeah, I thought
at the time, the Browns were the number one defense. So I mean, I'll give them a little bit of slack on that. And it was kind of raining, and we know this guy sucks in the rain. He just does.
There you
He's
go.
not getting the rain.
Yeah, and I thought that was just a little whatever, but it turns out that
yeah. So we're talking about Womack lumming it up and making up CMC fumbles.
It wasn't that I made it up. It was right before the Cleveland game when he fumbled. I just got it mixed up.
This guy tried to blame McCaffrey for losing the Cleveland game, and he didn't even fumble in that game.
He didn't fumble in the game.
So we can put that to rest. It's definitely not McCaffrey's fault.
No, it wasn't McCaffrey's fault.
And he only had 3. We went back and we looked at this because this is a fucking point of contention yesterday. He only had 3 fumbles the whole season and one in the playoffs in the Super Bowl. But the other 2, I mean, one was in Pittsburgh. I don't even remember.
Yeah, I don't even remember that one either. See, so that's why I thought
first week.
I thought they were consecutive.
He had a fumble.
Huh? Yeah, we blew them out, and then he fumbled in Dallas. We blew them out. CMC wasn't the factor.
So maybe if he does, well, see, it's 50-50. I would say, it's a little different. Two times the 50-50. 2 times he fumbled, we blew him out, right? So the other 2 times, he fumbled,
every time Brock struggled, we lost. So I mean, that shows you that.
I mean, I mean,
normally you will with your quarterback. Yeah, no, we did.
I mean, we would say fucking struggle. I don't think he really struggled in the Super Bowl. It was just the fucking.
He had 3 and outs in the third quarter. He takes some blame for that too.
Yeah, but a lot of that shit was spotty blocking though too. Like there was.
But you can't blame block. You can't say elite processing and then blame the blocking.
Well, you can blame the blocking.
Is it elite processing or not? Because an elite processor would get that out quick, right?
Well, it depends though.
So we can't just go and say once the O line doesn't play like great, and then be like, oh well, Brock's not elite. Is he elite processing or not? Because if he's elite processing, then the O-line shouldn't matter, right?
He's got good processing, but if if you don't have time to throw the fucking ball, if the moment you snap the ball and someone's in your fucking face, that has nothing to do with process, and that's fucking.
Well, some of it's on him because I don't know how he's reading the blitzes.
But it wasn't on the blitz though.
On that McDuffie blitz on that third down when he blocked that one, he should have seen that shit coming.
That one, but on the other one,
you got to learn how to fucking get that hard count going. That throws that blitz off. You can see where the blitzes are coming from. I haven't really looked for it, but have you guys noticed him doing the hard count? Because I don't really see him doing the hard count.
Nah, I haven't heard it.
I mean, I don't know if they even call for hard counts and shit like that. But
that's something that needs to be addressed on Shanny and him, between him and Shanny.
Well, okay, but a lot of it's on Shanny, and
but that's still on the quarterback though, because you got to identify where the blitzes are coming from.
Not too much, but
yes, Danny. Yeah. What's up, Danny?
You do.
Yeah, you did because if the coach ain't gonna call for the fucking hard count, like. You know what I mean? If everyone's on the same page for that hard count, you can fucking fuck up the snap count as well if you just decide to do it just out of nowhere.
Well, regardless of the hard count, but you gotta fucking he needs to pick up he needs to realize where the blitzes are coming from.
Well, yeah, on that one particular play for sure.
There was a couple. There's a couple.
I agree. Yeah, but there was a lot during that fucking game where the protection just no one. I mean, Chris Jones is unblocked 3 fucking times coming in. There's a lot of people.
I mean, he does that all the time. Though. He's a fucking beast. I mean, other quarterbacks deal with that shit.
No, unblocked. I'm not talking block.
I'm talking about unblocked too. Like Chris Jones is a fucking beast. He always
but if you're coming in unblocked,
but other quarterbacks are beating the Chiefs, so we can't just use that as an excuse.
No, I know
Chris Jones is unblocked. Chris Jones is always causing havoc.
Okay, but when you unblock a fucking player, it's fucking different.
I understand that, but I'm saying against other teams,
there was a lot of unblocked.
He was unblocked too, and they still won the game. So we can't just use that as an excuse.
Yeah, but they only have 4 losses too on the fucking season, so it's not like they fucking had like 6-7 losses. I mean, they fucking only lost like 4 times. Same amount as us.
2 good teams.
Jordan Love beat.
You got to be perfect. Right now the Niners.
Yeah, he didn't beat us, so.
Jordan Love
be perfect and
okay. Well, he didn't beat us, and he threw fucking pick against us, fucking when he wasn't supposed to. So how come no one says nothing about that?
I don't know, but
I don't know either.
0-1 against Jordan Love. I mean, 0-1 against Mahomes.
Yeah, well, a lot of motherfuckers lost against Mahomes besides Brady.
But Shanahan is 0-4 against Mahomes.
Shanahan's 0 for fucking ever against everybody when it fucking matters. So whatever.
I think one of the big things is watching that Cleveland game. This is an issue on Brock and Shanahan. They don't know how to handle press man to man from good defense.
Well, that's been what it is because all the teams that I don't know if the Bengals necessarily ran that defense against them. I don't think they did. The
Bengals ran the 5-2 and they were taking away that run that threw us off. We didn't really. Shanahan kind of was a little bit befuddled by that.
Yeah, but all the other times we lost. I mean, really against the fucking the Ravens. Ravens did that shit too. They play man on us.
Yeah,
Browns play man on us. Cleveland play man on us. That seems to be,
and that's what I've been said was the blueprint on Brock. Get up, jam, get up, get on the receivers, take away all that underneath shit.
Well,
take away all that easy ass throws, and he's
while that may be true. While that may be true, these fucking receivers sometimes can't get off the one-on-one fucking things because I mean, Aiyuk was he broke a couple off on one-on-one, but he was locked up a lot of the time.
So and some of that is designed. They should be running more some rubs and better routes.
And Debo was, locked up one-on-one too on a lot of those. And maybe
but we know Debo ain't the best receiver. Like, he's not the best wide receiver.
Well, according to you, he was. He was better than Aiyuk when you said it. And I said Aiyuk was a better receiver. You're like, I don't know.
He was a better route runner.
We talk about the Warriors.
I said he was a better receiver.
I'm starting to get depression again.
Why? What happened? Oh, the Warriors? No.
Talk about the Warriors.
Yeah, we'll talk about them in a minute.
Yeah, another thing too I heard is that there hasn't been a head coach that's gone 0. They lose their first 2 Super Bowl and ever win a Super Bowl. A Super Bowl. So yeah.
I don't think there will ever be one too. That's why.
Fellas. So
we'll talk about that. So one of the
more depressing stats. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, of course, let's do more. So one of the biggest things in this offseason
is
this Aiyuk trade. That's been the big thing going on. Is trade. I mean,
trade him for if you can get a first round mid 15 and under, even 18 and under. I would take it.
The thing is, though, are you going to be paying Aiyuk $28 million, $30 million for 5 touchdown seasons, 6 touchdown seasons?
No,
right? Because that's what he had. He had that last year.
And nobody wants to talk about.
Oh, he had 7 last year.
Talk about the great route running, but if we're gonna bring up that, we got to bring up the drops and. Just watch that Cleveland game. There was
some drops.
3 drops. He had a lot of drops.
He had a lot of drops, especially last year in the playoffs. And that fucking the Purdy ultimate highlight that everyone always does that could have been the fucking scramble drill. And
he's a good receiver, but if we're keeping it a buck, he's the 4th best receiver in his own draft.
Who you had ahead of him? I have CD and Justin Jefferson for sure.
CD, Justin Jefferson, and T. Higgins. I got all 3 of them ahead of him.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't dispute that. I'd go with that.
So, I mean, wide receivers are easy to find in the draft. Especially now, these guys are coming out ready to ball out. Puka Nacua is a good example of that. He went off this year. He's a rookie out of college, straight up, just came in and did his thing. Now, it's a proven commodity getting rid of Aiyuk, which is why I would not recommend just making an even swap like we did Kinlaw when we did Buckner for Kinlaw.
Yeah,
I would say trade back a couple times, then you get a couple picks out of it. You can adjust defensive line, you can adjust offensive line, and you can get that receiver or maybe 2 receivers to fill in the slot. Don't make it an even exchange. That makes no sense to do it that way, unless you got a for sure lock rookie receiver coming in that you think is going to be that dude. But I mean, you better hope he is.
So. There's a lot of interesting shit that came out with Brock. So supposedly, I don't know if it's true or not, but supposedly Aiyuk unfollowed. Did he unfollow Brock?
All right, TMZ, relax.
Or was it? Well, I don't know. I mean, Debo did that same shit, so I don't.
It's unreliable that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I never looked too much into that shit anyway. Because even when people were saying that, trade Debo and all that, it's kind of the same situation, right? Like the player has no leverage. Aiyuk has no leverage. Even if he wants to get traded, he has no leverage because I think we signed his 5th-year option, or we have that, so we don't have to trade him. And this guy's over here breaking into cars.
Oh shit! Breaking
into his own car. But yeah, on the 5th-year
that's
option,
the lie detector going off over the McCaffrey fumble. It's a little bit delayed reaction.
But yeah, so you don't necessarily have to fucking sign Aiyuk. I mean, you can give him the 5th-year option, right?
Trade him.
I don't know how
trade
much
him
it pays
on the spot
now. Look,
right now.
So this is the thing: if you do trade him, we damn sure better find a good enough replacement for him. I'm not opposed to trading him at all.
Well,
I'm not one of these fans that be like, oh no, you have to sign out. You can all this fucking bullshit. Like,
no, you don't. I mean, you really don't.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, if you do,
I mean, if you're talking about elite receivers, are we saying Brandon Aiyuk is an elite receiver?
I mean, he's a good. I mean, 1,300 yards.
Good receiver.
I think he's a good receiver. 1,300 yards. I mean, at back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, right? But
do I think you can find receivers hella easy, like the easiest position out of all of NFL? I would say yes. What position is easier to find a player in? I think that's the easiest, right?
Probably that. Maybe running backs, linebackers, running backs, maybe. There's only three. I mean, there's only like three main positions, right? That's the tackles, the quarterback. And
edge.
Maybe edge. You can argue corners.
Maybe. Yep, corners are tough to judge.
You can argue that, yeah. So I mean, there's only real four, like, you know what I mean, premium. That, you know what I mean, you don't want to let go or trade for nothing. But yeah, receivers you can pick receivers easy. I mean, there's receivers every year in the fucking draft.
He's nipping.
He's nipping. So yeah, there's that, but I don't think necessarily we have to sign him, right? I mean, we could do a sign and trade. And like I said, just like Debo, that fucking year has no leverage in it because he can't be like, oh yeah, I want to get traded, trade me. Like, no, I don't have to do shit. If you want to sit out the year, sit out the fucking year, and that's going to be on you. And then, you know, you can pull that, you know, same old shit. So,
and we don't have to do this run it back thing every fucking year. Like, how many years are we going to run it back? Like, I mean, changes are going to have to be made eventually.
Yeah. So, I mean, but for the most part, if we do change Aiyuk, I think our team is still intact for the most part. I don't know. They have a lot of people talking about fucking cutting Jews and cutting or Greenlaw and all this other shit. But I thought we had $40 million or something like that, or like 30 at least.
The salary cap is too, right? Because of the TV deal. It's going up an extra 2.
Well, yeah, it's going to go up
or something like that.
Yeah, and also I think this money rolls over, right? I think the cap space, because you remember we saved like 40 million in cap. Oh, we got 40 million in, you know, and under the cap and all this shit that rolls over. So I don't know how much will be under the cap this year. I'm not a fucking capologist, but well, sometimes when it comes to fumbles, I'll be a capologist. But yeah. So I don't know what we'll be at next year, but the good thing is, just like Nippy said, if we do trade Aiyuk, we could get some picks out of it, maybe more than one, or it's going to be a high pick. Could be a high pick, and like you said, you could choose to trade that down depending on where it is. There could be teams looking for receivers in that top 10, top 15. That, you know, I think we could probably trade to the Bears. Fuck, I'd trade him to the Bears.
Who, Aiyuk?
Yeah, for the number 9 pick or something. For number 9 pick, maybe something else.
There.
Yeah. But you could get. I mean, you can get a top 15 pick for him, I think. But there's a lot of teams in that. There's a lot of teams that need fucking quarterbacks in that top 10, 15 fucking shit too. So I mean, I don't know. But
so you just straight up for a first round pick, no.
For a couple picks, probably
first, third, maybe a package.
A package of picks, yeah. A first for sure.
Mm-hmm.
A first, maybe a third.
Aiyuk?
Yeah, a first and a third or something.
No, I'd say you're probably going to only get a first and maybe a fifth.
Oh, whatever.
Anybody's going to throw multiple picks. If they're throwing that number 1 in there, yeah, I think they're probably just be a 1. Maybe more than likely. Maybe a 5th or 6th, but
lay around it. I see we can squeeze.
I don't think he's worth that much. Like I said, you can get a receiver in the draft.
Yeah, it is. Uh-oh.
I don't think.
Oh my goodness, we have more. Oh, let me get the nipping. What's going on, Will?
What's up, man?
So,
yeah, what up, Will?
We are not getting the number 1 for Aiyuk. Y'all are tripping.
A number 1 pick? I mean, not an overall pick, but I mean a first rounder.
We're not getting one. We're not getting number 1.
No one will give you. You don't think no one will give us a first round pick for Aiyuk?
No.
What do you think? What do you think he's worth? What would you give up for him?
Nothing, obviously.
Nothing. There you go. Prove the point. Nah, he's probably in the fucking cutting the Matrix too. No, some team will give up a number 1 for him. I think some team will
It's
give up number 1
possible
for sure.
if a team misses like on a receiver early on in the draft. So that's why the Raiders, I think they're 15th. I could see the Raiders maybe making that move, and there had already been rumors that the Raiders are interested in him anyway.
Take him. Go ahead. That's fine. Put him in the AFC. Let him do his thing over there.
I mean, I ain't got nothing against Aiyuk, but I mean,
I don't either.
It just comes down to numbers. It comes down to, I mean, you got to make some harsh moves sometimes. And if it's for the better of the franchise, you know, if you can get a first round pick for him, you could trade that back and you could turn that into like 4 or 5 picks potentially.
See, the thing is there's a lot of factors that goes in that because for one, you got to pay him at least like 28, 30 million, 25. Let's say 25.
25.
Huh? We can say 25. We can say 25. Is Aiyuk worth 25 million a season? I don't know. The only reason
I don't think so.
Only reason we paid
I would rather
Debo
pay 25 million for an offensive tackle.
Yeah, for sure.
Right tackle.
Yeah.
I would invest that money in the O-line for sure. Yeah, I agree with that.
Into O-line or not in a receiver? What are you saying?
O-line.
Oh, okay. You would invest in or you wouldn't?
We need the O-line.
We need
Yeah, okay. No,
if the O-line just played like any other game this year, we would have won the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely one of the factors. I wouldn't put it
all
on that.
It was the major factor.
Are making up fucking fumbles for Christian McCaffrey.
I thought he fumbled in the fucking Browns game. Obviously, I was wrong.
He did not fumble, so that whole argument was for not.
Well, whatever. It was fun. So that's good. At least I got to piss you off for a minute. So that was good. But I think what it was is just to get back to that for a little bit. I think it's because he fumbled in that Dallas game. I kind of got because we played Cleveland the next game. So that's where I think I got the confusion was on my part. Anyway, that's what I thought.
I just confused your ass.
Okay. Good. You want a fucking brownie? You want to fucking
you want to fucking live in fucking Varian world? See, right. You were talking about too many what ifs. You started making up your own fucking what ifs.
That's what happens. That's what happens.
Talking about the games that we should not have lost, and the games we should have lost, he fumbled. We shouldn't have lost against Minnesota. And he fumbled against Minnesota.
We looked it up.
We lost the Super Bowl.
Well, we went over this, Will. We just actually like the beginning. You know, when Nip thinks he's right or is right, he has to make it known to the world. So that was the first thing we talked about. And again, he fumbled against Dallas. Did you know he fumbled against the Steelers?
I did not know that.
You know, I didn't know anything. Did you know that? Well,
and
beginning of the game,
we had two fumbles because what's his name fumbled too.
Brock fumbled.
Which I didn't think was a fumble, but they called it a fumble.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Okay, that was a little.
That's the one where he got hurt again, diving on the.
Because day one from the first game of the season, he's running for his life, and where did it come from?
Of course, all the pressure comes from the right side.
Any smart GM or coach would have addressed this. I mean, if a fucking podcaster can call it out like for 2 or 3 years,
we've been calling this shit out since Shanahan took this fucking team over. That and like a corner, they finally got a fucking corner. So.
And now the rumors are or some people are talking about bringing Trent Brown back, which I said never get rid of the guy in the first place. But you know, I don't know what the fuck goes on with this. Shanahan is weird. He's all about scheme instead of like talent.
Hire Bill Belichick, and we'll be good to go.
Wait, well, that's okay. Well, look, we'll get into that in a little bit. But all right, let's put this Aiyuk shit to bed. So basically, I'm not paying Aiyuk fucking $25 million because the only reason we gave Debo that much money is because he had a fucking monster ass fucking year.
Yeah.
That contract year.
I said it on the podcast.
But he was running, he was passing, he was catching, he was doing a lot more shit than Aiyuk.
I wouldn't have paid him. I would have traded him as well.
If I could trade Debo, I'd trade him.
I would have traded him for a first round pick. Now we're stuck with hella dead money if we try to trade him.
I would say that too, but
no, you said keep him. You didn't want to trade him at the time.
Oh, at the time, no, but I mean, shit.
I'm saying at the time, I said trade him.
Well, I said not keep him because
one of the problems was the team that wanted him, that was giving us a decent package, was the Cowboys, and they didn't want to trade.
No, I wouldn't trade him there.
Okay, but
you don't trade to the Cowboys.
Conference.
But we tend to forget though.
Yeah.
What happened when Debo went out them 3 games? What did Aiyuk actually do? I know he had a lot of yards, but he still had no touchdowns.
I did, but it was more Trent Williams.
Well, Trent Brown, Trent Williams was out.
Yeah, for sure. So that could be the factor too. But
because
Aiyuk had a stretch of 6 games with no touchdowns. After that Steeler game, he went 6 straight games with no touchdowns. Yeah. I'm not paying to do $25 million.
But the problem with that is the same problem in the Super Bowl. Well, I still think Purdy's, being disrespected, he's at least top 5.
No,
he's not 11. So the whole issue was the offense ran through Debo. He caught 2 passes in the first half.
You want to know what the real issue is, Will? Shanahan runs a gimmick offense.
You could say that too.
Yeah.
And when the gimmick don't work,
when teams take away the gimmick shit or limit it, he struggles.
It's not gimmick. We run a misdirection offense. We have a problem just running straight, just running power.
Yeah.
Or even passing when it's time to pass the ball deep. Deep, but Shanahan calls some weird routes sometimes.
Well, they're long developing routes, and the problem is you have one. Debo's not an outside the hash type of wide receiver, and I don't really think Aiyuk has proven that he can do it, but he's just so small. If he was like maybe 6'2", 6'3", be better.
Yeah. Well, and he's like the possession receiver, but he doesn't get enough touches. There's not enough touches for him in the offense.
Well, that was the problem in the Super Bowl. Debo was getting manned up the entire time, and he finally went to Jennings in the third quarter. It was Purdy who audibled out because he audibled 3 times on those throws and was looking for somebody else. Just because the guy is that the drop ball where people were saying, it was low. That shit was not low. It was higher. It was waist high, and Debo dropped it.
Well, the thing about it is that we don't have the size is a thing because are you going to throw up a 50-50 ball to Debo? Not really.
No.
I don't even know if I'm
not even Kittle. We don't have a 50-50
receiver. And we've said that too before we started the podcast. We've mentioned
50-50. But there is no reason for 11 passes to Debo and 3, 4 to Aiyuk.
Well, yeah, it's 6.
But what's Kyle doing?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
And Aiyuk was open a lot of plays.
He was open a lot of plays. Well, that comes back to the
O-line was not doing his job.
Still, he was open some plays where they blocked, but the pass was to go to Debo, and I was like, he's not open. Why is?
Yeah, well, there you go. Still feeling the aftershock.
Can you shed some light? Because we were talking earlier about. Do you see Purdy ever doing a hard count? Because I don't, and I think that needs to be implemented into the offense to take away some of the blitzes. You can see where the blitzes are coming from if you do that.
Well, any good coordinator would put that in there, especially during the game if they're seeing that.
I just don't recall seeing it.
Well,
as much.
There's 2 things that you guys got to realize, right? This is only his second year, so anything Kyle tells him, he's going to do, right? Mahomes, it was the same thing with Mahomes.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck
out of here.
It was the same thing with Mahomes, the same thing with Aaron Rodgers, the same thing with Peyton Manning, right? It's technically his second year, really his first. The offense needs to go to Purdy. He needs to be able to take over the offense.
Yeah, right? I think he will. I think we forget that too, is that he's young. This is the first year starting and going through the fucking shit. And
I think you guys are being optimistic. He could go the other way as well.
He could, but a year and a half. But he's kind of been consistent with the first 7 games. But look, though, the first 7 games.
Gotta go positive. Why would I go negative?
But the first 7 games.
Realistic.
That's okay. But the first 7 games reflected this whole year, though. This is the part that I'm saying is he could have went down fucking after these first 7 games. Oh yeah, he was a fluke, but he didn't. He led the leagues in like 3 or 4 fucking categories.
Yeah, but in big games against good defenses, he struggled.
Okay, that's fine, but at the same time, he was consistent enough to where last year it carried over to this year.
Well, yeah,
more so. You see what I mean?
So including the Ravens game.
Who wasn't that consistent? Good defenses. Like what
Including the
quarter?
Ravens game, he wasn't that consistent though.
Had good games against Duke. If you always have not your best game against a good defense.
Fuck, look what Mahomes did against the fucking Raiders, though.
KC,
Mahomes
yeah, we
Ask
had good
Joe
fucking-
defense.
Montana
He-
about that.
KC
'Cause
was
I
having,
believe the
yeah,
I
KC
believe the
was having-
Broncos were ranked number 1, and he lit them up for 55.
Well, Mahomes threw 2 pick sixes against the fucking Raiders. Like, come on. Everyone has.
But Joe Montana lit up the number 1 defense for 55 points.
Oh, that's Joe
You know,
Montana.
That's neither here.
That-
Well,
yeah,
you know, there
come
was
on.
some comparisons to Joe
Almost
Montana
30 years
by a
ago.
lot of 49er fans.
No, I don't
yeah.
think they.
Okay.
The comparison. See, it's only surface level comparisons. The footwork, the fucking making the plays, the fucking putting the ball where it needs to be. Everyone's always thinking that fucking this guy's gonna go out and win 4 Super Bowls and fucking blow motherfuckers out and do all that. Like, no, that's not the comparison.
This guy hasn't even had 2 complete years, and we're like, oh, he's supposed to do this, he's supposed to do that. For what he's done, I'm happy. I'll take
Yeah.
it.
And
I mean,
but that's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, you could tell. You could say that he's only really lost 1 playoff game in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Philly, he got
Wait,
hurt. So
You're talking about the only game he lost with the Super Bowl, where he gave us the lead 4 times, and we should never win into overtime if he just ran the ball with 2 minutes when it was 3rd and 4.
Or the kicker makes an extra point.
Or you mean they block so we can make an extra point? They let them to go through. It doesn't matter if their job is to make sure
he missed that fucking extra point. They didn't block that shit.
Oh my god!
They didn't block that extra point. He fucking kicked it fucked up like he always does.
It got blocked. But
The extra point did not get blocked.
what are we talking about? It got blocked.
No, it didn't. I didn't see no block on that. He just fucking
I thought he
shanked
got
it.
blocked.
I thought he shanked
He got
it.
blocked, right?
It got blocked. It didn't get shanked. He blocked it. It got blocked.
Which one?
The one of the
The
Super.
The extra point.
It got blocked.
It got blocks.
Oh, okay.
He got
Well, there he
blocked.
goes.
It was a low line
Were you
drive for
watching
no
the game
reason.
over
But that was his fault.
Getting confused. Getting
It was
confused.
a low line drive for no reason. There was no reason for him to kick it that fucking low.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's right.
But I mean, Will had a point that the blocking should have been better on the offensive line.
Was piss poor. Not only that, if you watch the L-22, you had the guards going left for it's zone right. What's his name? Feliciano, whatever. Feliciano going left. Zone
He's an
left
idiot.
going right. Right.
They're all
And here's the other thing that I don't get is so they want to blame the right tackle, which he fucked up, right? But the call starts at the center, right? So the center gets the call, it goes to the guard, and it goes to the tackle. So how the fuck does everybody else knows who to block, but the one guy? And they had to tell him. So either somebody didn't tell him, or he was just that hard-headed 9 times for free rush. That's just the 9 free rushers, not the other 12 times they got beat, not the 4 times, well, the 2 times that Trent Williams got pancaked. Like it's literally, it's the worst offensive line play they had all year. It was ridiculous.
Some credit needs to go to the Chiefs though, because if you look with it, they were getting pressure on Lamar's ass the week before. And Baltimore had a better O-line than us. So, I mean, you can't just say it's all our O-line being bad.
There's no calling for not blocking a guy. Just not block. I'm just not going to block him. I'm not going to block the guy in front of me.
Well, there's that.
9 times. I can get away once or twice. Okay. 9 times?
Well, I would argue that Spagnuolo out schemed Shanny.
You're out
Say that too, yeah.
2 or 3 times, but 9 times.
That's just what happens when.
I don't think that's ever
Shanny's
happened.
arrogant too. Let's not forget that. So he was, thinking his O-line's gonna block, probably calling some stupid shit. And then on top of that, having all those condensed formations where everybody's up at the line anyway.
You can see what he was the call for the pass for what's his name, for Jawan Jennings. That was a frustration call because the offense wasn't blocking. Offensive line wasn't blocking. The other thing was, if they're not blocking, they needed to keep Kitson or McCaffrey in, but he refused, and they were just their 5. Our 5 was not blocking their 5 all day.
How about running some screens and draws? not condensing and bringing all
Jennings, right?
the defenders inside of the box.
But he's a restricted though. I mean, he's a first. We could tender him. Yeah, but we could tender him, and then you'd have to sign that, and then if someone wants to get him, they have to give us a pick for him. Which I mean, see, this is the thing where I don't like. Okay, let's say we trade Aiyuk. I don't like everyone jocking Ronnie Bell and shit like that. I don't think Ronnie Bell's that fucking dude. Yeah, he's good and something. He showed little flashes, but I don't think he's gonna be. Yeah, well, I mean, I've seen
he was okay, but I mean,
I don't think he's gonna be that fucking dude. Yeah, I wouldn't just be like, you're the fucking next guy. Like, hell no.
Getting rid of Jennings. Someone else. The problem that Jennings has is that he's just not an elite athletic person in general. But he's 6'3".
He damn near makes reliable catches, though. I mean,
he's a good possession receiver.
We're talking about he's not great in open space like Debo. And he doesn't run great routes like Aiyuk. But he's 6'4".
You could throw the ball. But you could throw on the ball. You could actually give him the 50-50.
It's great to have him because he's a big target. That's why Ronnie Bell, even if he's somewhat good, you're losing a huge target by letting Jennings go.
Yeah, but I don't think Ronnie Bell's even that good. Yeah, we haven't seen him yet, all that, but I don't think he's that
fucking good. I don't want him.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Once it goes beyond that, it's like you're saying. Like if you trade Aiyuk, you better make sure you got someone in line.
Everybody's 6 foot, or I don't even think Debo's really 6 foot. So you have smallish wide receivers. You can't let him go. We need a bigger target.
Yeah, unless you get one in the draft.
Yeah,
you got him in the 7th round in the draft. So I mean,
and that's what I'm saying. That's why I say like I kind of agree with Nip. Like if you do trade him, that's fine. You can probably get a top 15 pick for. I know you don't think so well, but let's say hypothetically you get a top 15 pick for him.
If there's a team dumb enough to do it, would be the Raiders.
I'm taking that pick and I'm getting an offensive tackle, and I'm taking our 31st. And if there's a receiver or someone out there that kind of fell for some reason that's actually really fucking decent, like I'm trading up from 31 with our fucking plethora of fucking picks that we got, and I'm snagging a wide receiver by trading up from 31. And there I get my tackle and my receiver, and I'm doing that.
I wouldn't do that. I would trade back.
I mean, but deal with everything. The Raiders, because they already got a
wide receivers coming out this year, I believe.
Shit, I was looking at Jeremiah's fucking mock draft, Daniel Jeremiah. Dude, that motherfucker had like 7 or 8 fucking tackles fucking going the first round. I'm like, fuck, if that's the case, then yeah, I'm swooping one fucking early. But damn, Jeremiah's a dipshit, so that's that.
He's no Mel Kiper, I'll tell you.
He's no Mel Kiper. But yeah, I mean, but if that's the way it goes, and if there's them fucking tackles, like if we stay at 31, just don't have no picks, like that run on good fucking tackles and linemen are gonna be gone, like the decent ones. And now this draft is littered with them. I understand that, but to get the shit that we need, like we need like a top 18 pick to get one of those good fucking tackles. So I'm just saying that. So yeah, we could trade down and still get one, get multiple picks, add on, get 14, 15 picks. Fuck. So I don't know.
Well, remember, you could trade back some of those into next year's draft and then stockpile for next year as well.
Yeah, you can do that.
So you don't have to just pick 14 guys this year.
Yeah, we don't get no 3rd rounder for Steve Wilkes, right? Because we fired him.
Getting shit.
They're bitching about that too. You're getting so many for.
Well, it's the media. They got to say something. Oh, he's the scapegoat. And there's 2 things I don't understand what they keep saying. That Wilkes is the scapegoat, and 2, Shanahan has to have some accountability. Here's the problem with both of those. If you say Wilkes is a scapegoat,
Shanahan for sure needs accountability, though.
No, yeah, but here's the problem with that. But number one, if Wilkes is a scapegoat, you're not watching the entire games. You're not watching our season. People wanted him fired halfway through the season. And to be honest, he wasn't good anyway because we went from 2 or 3 total defense to 17.
I would argue that's personnel, though. We lost some players.
He also has
no interior D line. We have no defensive tackle. We got no nasties in the middle.
It's Wilkes because every place
I don't think so.
It always happened.
I think the players weren't filling him. That's another thing too.
Yeah, and the players didn't want him. And 2, okay.
Well, Bosa needs to be blaming himself. He can't be blaming.
What accountability is going to have? We're not firing him.
Mm-hmm.
So what accountability are you going to hold Shanahan to?
Should get fired. But
I
this
would
is
fire his ass and hire
so look,
Belichick on the spot.
No one here believes he's getting fired. So if he's not getting
Well, that's
fired,
because Jed ain't got no balls.
He's not
Though.
getting
I mean,
fired.
that don't mean it's not the right move.
no, he ain't gonna get fired at all. Even though I mean,
He is not getting
I
fired.
fire him and get Belichick on the spot.
this is where. So look, segue, good segue. Who's gonna be the DC? And I'm gonna give you a reason. For that reason, I'm gonna tell you that Belichick is not gonna be our fucking DC.
no, I've said this before.
He is not
Carroll
gonna
would be good too.
He was not going to be the defensive coordinator because how are you going to have Belichick lurking behind you, the motherfucker who won 6 fucking Super Bowls, right?
Mhm.
Lurking behind fucking Shanahan.
But they do have a relationship. They are like cool.
Yeah, it's not like I have a relationship, but the problem is that if we win, like say we win the Super Bowl, but it was led by the defense, Kyle's got to be. You've got to like, oh, my job could be gone because like,
Yeah,
well,
he's an arrogant.
Well, not only that, he's an ego. He ain't going to want anyone else to take the credit for that shit if it's not fucking him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, and that's just kind of what it is. But that's what I'm saying. I want Belichick. I wouldn't mind having fucking Belichick. I think he wouldn't mind being
As a head coach or DC? What are we
both.
talking?
Either. But I'm talking for right now as a DC. I don't think he
As a
mind being
DC / coaching waiting in case Shanahan fucks up again.
assistant head coach. But I mean, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think Shanahan's going to be comfortable with the motherfucker who won 6 Super
But
Bowls.
that's where Jed needs to step in and
walking
be like,
behind
fuck
him.
you, that's what we're doing.
yeah,
Well,
But Jed ain't got no balls.
Harbaugh already said that, right? This is a man's
Yeah,
fucking
it's a man's
meeting.
it's a man's meeting.
This is a smash.
So that's what happens with that. So no, he ain't gonna do that. So I mean, I'm already counting fucking not Belichick, even though that's be probably the best move for the whole team, not just the defense.
yeah.
Right? Think about how good the players and everyone will feel if Belichick is in the fucking building at least on your fucking squad, dude. Like how much does that shift the fucking just the mood of the fucking entire like of the team?
Yeah.
Right?
I would feel we're winning this. We
Huh?
got the guy. We're winning this.
He would feel something. I mean,
Well,
fuck.
if when Bucks do it, it's like, oh no, we got this guy. We got
Yeah.
him. This is what we need to get us over the hump.
But then it wouldn't shift. But then it wouldn't be Shanahan, right? It damn sure probably wouldn't even be Shanahan's team anymore. It'd be fucking everything revolving around and
I
having that.
don't think that matters as long
deal.
as we're winning. The moment we start losing, and it's not the defense's fault, yes.
But that's why he won't. Another reason why that is not going to happen. Where
I disagree.
Bill ain't going to be. You know what I'm saying? So,
If the offense starts like to take a nosedive, and people are like, "Well, if it's the play calling," then yes. But if it doesn't, it's a win-win.
yeah, but that's not. But the whole aura is going to fucking shift in the fucking room with just Belichick being in that bitch. Is what I'm saying.
I like Belichick, I like Pete Carroll, and I like Rex Ryan.
Pete Carroll.
If possible.
And I don't. I mean, I wouldn't mind Rex. But the thing is, though, Kyle is so fucking. He's so not embedded. What the fuck? He's so enamored with this zone fucking wide 9 fucking scheme that he's gonna look for someone.
But
I think he's gonna hire someone
I think
inside.
that Rex Ryan would check his ass. He's not going to sit there and get punked on by Kyle Shanahan.
Well, that's
which
why
is good.
Shanahan. Which is why Shanahan wouldn't have him. He probably knows that too. Which is why he ain't gonna fucking. More reasons why these motherfuckers ain't gonna be a part of this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
the issue and the other thing with Jed, I just don't think he's getting into this because he fucked it up last time with Harbaugh. And at least that's the notion. So he's gonna let this one slide. He's gonna let it either get better or get worse. But he's not gonna get into this until it's too late. So we better hope he hires the right thing.
I don't know, but I mean, Shane's gonna be here for a minute. But this DC, I think this coordinator is gonna come from. He's gonna elevate someone, a fucking secondary coach or a fucking linebacker coach or some fucking buddy who's just like, oh, you know, the defense. All right, and I don't want to change shit.
Yeah.
You know what I do, and you know what I like. So here, you just fucking call the defense, and that's. I hope
I can
not.
see that happening.
I hope not, but because I would like a fucking Carroll. I wouldn't mind Pete Carroll. He runs the same fucking defense. This is damn near his defense, right?
Yeah,
I fucking love that. So
Yeah, Seattle, whatever.
yeah, that'd be fucking cool. But I don't think. No, look, I think Pete Carroll didn't get fired. Did he? Didn't he like step down and just kind of like walk away from it?
fired. They just didn't want to say he got fired.
All right. Well,
He stepped down.
he stepped down / fired. I don't know if he got fired, stepped down, but I just don't. I don't think he's in the coaching for right now at this moment. I think he probably wants to be some consultant or take a backseat somewhere where he can just chill out for a fucking minute. And
he wasn't. You got to remember.
you know what I mean?
He thought he was coaching next year.
He was fired. It was like Harbaugh was technically not fired, but he was fired as well.
He was fired. Well, if that's the case, then I'd get fucking Pete Carroll.
They went their mutual ways.
Even though Pete Carroll had some success, he's not going to
leave. He's very familiar with that, with the defense that we run.
That's his defense.
Of it.
Yeah, it's his defense, right?
Well, it's a little bit different because you got the wide 9 shit.
Yeah, but I mean, everything else is conceptually. I mean, it evolved into the wide 9.
Which I would say get rid of the wide 9 personally because I think it creates too many natural running holes anyway.
Yeah, we don't have the interior. Not Armstead ass. I mean,
we don't have the interior. We don't have the linebackers anymore.
That's another issue. Is I don't think I would count on Drake Greenlaw being done. I would say prepare for the worst, and whatever you get out of him at this point, be happy with. But draft or get one of these guys. We had D Winters and what's the other guy, Graham. They look promising, and
I like D Winters for sure. I fuck with D Winters.
Or go get another back. Go get a backer.
We'll bring that Al-Shazir.
They saying he's gonna want like $10 million a year. I wouldn't pay that for him.
Which brings back to the Aiyuk trade or discussion. Like if you pay Aiyuk this fucking 25, 30 million, whatever he's gonna fucking want, that's gonna for sure cut into your fucking. And then you could for sure have to cut some fucking guys for that shit. And
with Aiyuk, isn't it that if he takes the extension, he'll actually be making less this year? Is that what it is? How does that work?
I think if you get the 5th-year option, I think it's the.
We could backload some of it, right?
I think it's you get paid in like the top. Is it top 10?
I'm not a capologist, so
I don't know. I don't know, but
million.
He doesn't get. It's not like a franchise tag where you get paid like top 5 in the position. I think the 5th-year option, I think you get paid. I think around the 8th, 9th, 10th. You know what I mean? In that neck of the woods.
What about use? Are you bringing Juszczyk back? Juszczyk back?
I mean, yeah, for sure. I don't think he's been used enough.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yeah. I don't think he's been used nearly enough as where he could.
I'm bringing him back, but I'm saying you got to take a pay cut because we can draft.
They have what's his name? Is it Colton? Whatever. Because they drafted and brought in. He was unrestricted. They have a guy his replacement on the practice
last
squad.
year. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, but nah. If I could bring Juice back, I could. But you got to incorporate him more.
But you got to make him take a pay
in the
cut.
pass game.
That's my point.
You can make him take a pay cut.
I'm not bringing him back for $3 million.
Well, no, he can make $3 million. I think he makes $7 million, $8 million this year. He makes too much for a fucking fullback.
Yeah.
But
then again, bring up the numbers.
Because in my opinion, they should be using him more as a tight end because Kittle's having too many disappearing acts, trying to talk to the camera during the game.
Oh, that was bullshit. And Womack was defending him because he's a prick.
Well, I mean, he's blocking the dude. I mean, his back was towards him.
But you play until the whistle ends, so he should have kept blocking his ass.
Yeah, but the problem with playing to the whistle ends is if you fucking too aggressive and because he wasn't moving though.
No, you stop immediately when the whistle blows.
But
what do you mean? There's no gray area.
Okay, but before the fucking fumble was going, he was even letting up and shit. So you're gonna let up because if you fucking do too much.
No, that's the point. He shouldn't let up because he didn't hear the whistle. He did not hear the whistle.
Karlaftis let up. He was letting up.
Okay, who gives a fuck?
He did let up. He probably wouldn't have got hurt. He was trying to do a WWE promo instead of keep going to the whistle. I know but damn it.
Karlaftis let up, so Kittle let up too.
Come on, we learned that shit in high school, bro.
I know that. Okay, you also know to fucking knock motherfuckers out. Yeah, but you can't do that shit no more. Like these are soft ass rules, dude.
You can, as long as you stop when the fucking whistle blows.
If he's not engaging in you, and then you go and still block him and shit like that's probably a penalty waiting to fucking happen. So I mean,
no, you're wrong. They're gonna let you go. You can't go after the whistle. As soon as you hear the whistle, you stop. I mean, it's simple.
Engaging, he might have got that fumble.
Yes, or he could have just kept Karlaftis from getting it. And we had 2 other Niners right there, but Karlaftis jumped on him because George was playing grab ass with him. Hey, George.
Hey, George. Great name.
What the fuck are you doing?
I mean, I'm not putting the loss on Kittle in any way, but I mean, You got to be smart. If you're gonna pop all that shit about revenge tour and this and that, like that's why I don't buy this revenge tour bullshit that we've been saying for years and years. It's always a fucking never-ending revenge tour.
Sure,
I'm tired of hearing that shit.
You need to shut the fuck up with that shit. I agree. Okay, so Debo's making $20 million this year. Trent's making $20 million. Armstead's making $17 million for whatever reason.
Armstead. Get him off the fucking team.
Yeah, for whatever reason. So,
get Armstead out of here. He doesn't do shit against the run.
So his total cap number is 28. Trent's 31. Debo's 28. Armstead's actually 28. Sorry.
But
Fred's
Debo,
24.
the problem with Debo is we have so much dead money if we cut him or trade him, right? That's the problem with Debo.
Well, if we cut him, we can find a good trade partner, it wouldn't be so bad. But cutting him, if you can get a first round draft pick, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
I would think you might be able to have some interest in the from the Dolphins for Debo.
So Aiyuk surprisingly is making $14 million. Oh, sorry, yeah. All right, so he's getting $14 million on the option, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
the problem is, especially how these guys are. Football's a little bit different than the other sports because they actually have, even if they're soft. In football.
Yeah. So Aiyuk is getting. I mean, not Aiyuk. So Juice is getting 7.5 million. Who's this? Oh, okay. So he's getting 7.5 million. Juice. So yeah.
But they just don't use him, and to be honest, I don't know why.
I don't either. He's a decent receiver coming out the backfield.
He can be fullback tight. That's what he does. Fullback tight end. He should be throwing the ball to him.
And then Greenlaw's making $9 million. So I mean, we'll see how it is with his Achilles. But so our money's tied up pretty much into Aiyuk, McCaffrey, and McCaffrey's only making $14 million.
Larry Kruger mentioned that
Bose is making 14 too.
He thinks Greenlaw could be a cap casualty, but that's brutal if you cut a guy when he's injured.
Yeah, but it's just
I think it is, but
I don't think he's back.
You can if you cut Greenlaw after June 1st, your cap hit's gonna be dead money and cap savings 932,000. So whatever
if
that
he had
means.
the entire year, it wasn't like a freak accident, right? He was having a sore Achilles all year long, and it just
tendonitis. He had Achilles tendonitis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I just
or tendinosis.
Yeah,
tendonitis. One of
the two. But if they tie together, I just don't see that going away.
So you ain't gonna save shit. So
personally, I got that shit, and it hasn't gone away from me in 3 years. So I don't know.
So if you cut Greenlaw, you're gonna save $6 million. All right. So
it's not the trainers, Nick. It's the stuff they inject them with.
If you cut Juice, you're gonna save $4 million.
Yeah, and it's called Juice. That's the shit they give them.
So if you cut Debo, you're gonna fucking save $2 million. You're gonna fucking eat $26 million. So whatever.
We're gonna have to trim this salary down because Purdy's gonna need to get paid next year if we keep him, which it's trending towards we will.
Yeah.
So I mean, we got to prepare for the future as well.
Even if you don't go with Purdy, you're gonna have to get a quarterback, and you're gonna have to pay that quarterback eventually. See, this is the thing. If you trade Debo, you're only gonna save $6 million. Pre-June 1st. Post June 1st. Post June 1st, you'll save $22 million. So you gotta trade them after.
Not so much the money you save; it's what you get back in return. If you
trade, I think there's a couple trade partners out there for him. I think you're looking at the former Shanahan guys in Houston Texans, Jets, and Dolphins. I think they'd all probably have some interest in the
Titans too.
The Redskins, aka the Commanders.
Yeah, so I mean, there's that, but yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know.
But it's hard to make those trades after June because you're gonna want draft compensation so you can get your replacement for him. So
Right.
that kind of
But
throws a lot of that out the window.
That's why, yeah. And if you trade them before that, then you're gonna eat a lot of that shit. You ain't gonna save shit. So, so expectations for this offseason. What do you think these dudes are gonna do? You think they're gonna address anything? You think they're gonna fuck something up? I think they're gonna fuck something up.
I don't think they're gonna mess anything up. I just don't think.
I think they're gonna fuck the draft up. I think they're gonna get some stupid shit that they don't need.
We're gonna get another kicker.
I think we're gonna keep the same O line and shit.
No, we're gonna get a puncher in the third round this time because Wisnowski's getting old. Shit like that.
We just drafted Wisnowski.
KC just got that punter from the one that got drafted by Buffalo. Yeah, they just signed him. KC.
I'm happy about that. Oh man, what they did to that guy, ridiculous.
What up, Hondo Schmondo?
Yo, what's up, Hondo?
So yeah, man, fucking. I don't know what the fucking. I don't know what the shit's gonna look like. For one,
too early, man. Too early. I'm trying to forget about this.
No, I'm looking forward. This is forward. We going forward right now. I ain't looking backward. We already seen what happened backward. This is what happened. You see the ghost trophy? The ghost trophy happened. We still trying to chase this motherfucker. It's right there. We can fucking get it.
It's like Back to the Future.
It's right there.
Giants. I got the blue and gold behind me. Let's talk Warriors and Giants. That team could kick rocks.
Yeah, I mean that's.
I personally don't think we're getting back to Super Bowl this year.
I don't. I mean, history's not looking good for it.
Plus, we beat the Lakers tonight, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, we future's not looking good because everyone that lost the Super Bowl hasn't either gone back or I don't think they're gone, right? They lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but your bullshit that you bring up, that always gets broken every time you bring up something.
What? Well, three-peats never happen anyway.
We've been over this.
So, well, three-peats don't fucking happen at all.
You just jinxed it. Thanks a lot, Womack.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say anymore.
You just jinxed it.
Nah, three-peats don't happen at all.
You brought up fake McCaffrey fumbles and then he fumbles in the Super Bowl. You're like the fucking Scarlet Witch.
Well, he fumbles.
You're making up your own fucking reality.
This should be true.
Well, they need to start making up some good movies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, build around your future. Yeah, but I mean,
very true, Hondo. Very true.
So yeah, man, I don't.
All right, Womack, what's next?
Well, I'm saying, like in the offseason, just build the O line. That's it. We got to deal with the fucking Aiyuk shit. We probably got to get some depth. We probably got to, do this fucking draft, right? Combine, which the combine.
I think everybody agrees the top priority is right tackle.
Yeah. So, combine's next week.
What about guard? What about right guard too?
Yeah, we need that too.
Yeah.
Even the center. We need center. The center and right side. I mean, Brendel isn't like that bad, but it could be better.
Yeah, but the guard and the tackle, right guard.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Well, right tackle for sure. McKivitz can fucking kick rocks. Yeah. Fucking. So we gotta look for that.
You're gonna have some holes on the O line.
Yeah. Again, and then so really, when you're drafting the right tackle, I think you're really drafting your left tackle, right? Because unless let's say Niners do sign Trent Brown, which I don't think they will, but they could plug him at right tackle, and then when Trent Williams fucking retires, throw him over to the left side, and then you're back to another right tackle. But yeah, so I don't know. We're drafting our O-line for sure. We have 11 picks. Could be more if we trade Aiyuk. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, but we'll find out. So scout season begins, right? Scout season. And that's what it is. Starting on Monday when the combine starts. And this shit goes 7 days. I thought he fucking went like 5 or something like that. He fucking stretching out to 7 days. Fuck combine, dude. Fuck. So I don't know what it is. I'm personally, aside from O-line, I'm looking at corners. I'm looking at receivers. And like we all
might as well
mentioned,
look at everything.
I'm looking at, you might as well look at everything. I'm looking at linebackers. For sure. I'm not looking at safeties, even though Hufanga is
And you
coming
might
off
want to look
injury.
at defensive tackles because that's a major
Defensive
issue in our run
tackles.
stuff.
Well, if you're looking at linebackers, you might as well look at safeties because if the safety's too big, what do they end up being? Linebackers.
Well, not really, because I'm not looking at safeties though, because I think what you call it's gonna be the starting free safety. I don't think he played a bad game. Fuck, he picked off fucking Mahomes, so he's fucking good. Hufanga, I don't know what he's gonna look like coming off that ACL, but I mean, either way, he's gonna be playing close to the box. I think I wouldn't even put him back in coverage like that.
You need to look for someone. Just draft one, just in case somebody gets hurt
Maybe.
again.
Yeah,
And
I mean, for depth, yeah.
Miami has.
I don't mean to backtrack here, but what
Yes,
the
you
fuck
do.
was the point of bringing in Steve Wilkes if you're not gonna let him run his defense? Normal fucking teams bring in the coordinator that runs whatever scheme the coordinator wants to run. So that was just weird to begin with.
So this is the thing. Steve Wilkes' background is in the secondary, right? And obviously he wanted our secondary to be stronger, but at the same time, put a name back there because for whatever reason
No sense to me.
I mean, yeah, I don't agree. I thought we were going to be blitzing a whole lot more because he's a fucking blitz heavy dude. We only blitzed 19%. We should have blitzed way more, honestly, than what we did for sure. Now, not the zero blitzes, bring the whole fucking house, right? And do the Greg Williams shit that arguably lost in the wild card against us, doing stupid shit. But I mean, once in a while, I mean, you had to blitz a lot more than 19%. Fuck. That's why I thought we were going to bring him in. I thought you were going to play a lot more man. I thought we were going to do a lot of more pressing, man press, blitz, all that shit. I didn't see a whole lot of that. That's what I was looking forward to when they got him in. So I don't know what the fuck. But yeah, I couldn't fucking tell you why they brought him in. Another Shanny fucking move. So, but what's gonna
Another Shanny
move? But what's gonna happen this time is he's gonna hire someone within the defense. He's gonna hire the fucking defensive water boy or whoever the fuck to run his defense. Who fucking knows, dude?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I honestly don't know what it's gonna be. I think as a whole, I hate to say it, but I just think the whole team's gonna regress a little bit, even further coming back. I hope not, but I just think it's what it is. Shane's gonna feel the brunt of the fucking loss again. He's gonna keep hearing he's a fucking choke, all this. He's gonna start second guessing himself, start questioning his fucking shit. The defense can be ran by the fucking the assistant to the assistant fucking secondary fucking guy.
What are you talking about, Womack? You're just.
I mean, he should have been questioning himself in that damn offensive during the Super Bowl. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, he should have.
Keep a 6 guy in the block.
Yeah, or throw fucking screens. You know they're fucking coming to you. Throw a fucking screen pass. That'll fucking do it. Or
about the personnel, because I think we would have scored at least scored a touchdown, or the 2-minute warning would have been a lot closer. But Kittle wasn't on the field, and we got that big play that got called back because I forgot who it was, but the tight end that was in
it was Braden Willis, right?
Holding
Willis, yeah, came back.
That's it. We're just fucking cursed. I think Eddie D just fucking cursed.
Yeah, like I said, I heard that stat. Head coach has never won a Super Bowl after going 0-2 in their first Super Bowls. So you have that.
Maybe
Hopefully
get rid of Shanahan. Hopefully, maybe it will.
Hopefully that changes.
Okay, so you said it. Now we are going to win one, right? We are going to go back and win one.
Remember, he couldn't win when we had a lead of 10 points. We broke that. We couldn't come back from being down. We beat that. Now we have to break another curse.
Gotta win a fucking Super Bowl. Not give up. We lost the other one the last 6 minutes. We lost this one the last fucking 6 seconds. So I don't know what the fuck.
Damn.
Going on.
Thanks for the reminder, Womack. Thanks.
So I don't know.
After a fumble, not being able to score on an interception, not being able to block the entire game, we had the ball with 2 minutes and 3rd and 4, and you threw the ball, and the dude wasn't even open. Run the fucking ball. run it and run it again. Let Purdy run.
Should have done it again, like just like how you did with the when Green Bay came back. 5 minutes, right? I think it was a 5-minute drive.
Yeah,
against
they
Green
should
Bay playoff.
the ball again. He got scared and tried to do the same thing he did to throwing it to Kittle.
Stay getting scared.
Run the ball.
He always get, but that's the thing with Shannon. He always fucking plays not to lose instead of playing to win. That's what everyone was saying. That's what he fucking shows.
It was a 2-minute warning. It's a timeout. I go to the offense line. You've been fucking me all day. Give me 2 plays. Can you give me 2 plays? Just give me 2 plays. Give me 2 plays to give me 5 yards. Can you give me 5 yards in 2 plays?
Yeah, obviously not. So
I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but
I don't like all that condensed shit though. I'm telling you, I don't like that either. Having everybody down, having it tight, so all the fucking defenders are already in the box. I don't with our O-line. I don't know.
Yeah, and especially like you were talking about them long developing plays. Why are you gonna have those long plays if you know you can't block them? Like, what the fuck is that all about too? Like,
that was they did what we should have done. That was the perfect time to say, hey,
quick throws and do all that shit, get it out quick.
Hey, Purdy, give me 4 yards. We're gonna run. We're gonna put Juice on the outside.
They were spying on him. They were spying on Purdy though.
Not with the small condense. You couldn't. He can easily go out there, have Debo to block, which he should have blocked in the previous game. He would have scored a touchdown. Hey, just block him, Purdy. 2 yards. 3. We're not even asking for I'm asking for 4 yards, which I think he would have got it. It's just like, hey, because we're gonna run it again. It's on 4th and 2, 4th and 1. We're running it again.
Or get creative. Like in the past, we've seen Shanahan move Trent Williams around, send him in motion, and then go that way. I didn't see that in the Super Bowl at all. Like,
yeah,
it's the Super Bowl. Get a little creative on some shit like that.
I get that, but the game he was having, it just wasn't happening. I'm pretty sure he asked him, but the game Trent Williams was having, the dude was having problems blocking anyway.
Yeah, which is crazy. Because
speaking about the combine, you think the Niners draft Rice's son and Gore?
I would say look out for the Chiefs draft Rice's son the way they fucking do us.
Maybe.
I was kind of thinking about Brendan. He's nice. He's like 6'3".
Yeah, he ain't bad. We'll see if we can get him mid-round. I think Chiefs.
Watch. I bet you the Chiefs would get him. That's some shit they would do to us. That was smart Shanahan in the draft too.
Or the Cowboys.
I mean, I wouldn't put no first-round pick on him.
Cowboys
but
would do like that.
He's probably like a 4th rounder, maybe 5th rounder, 4th rounder. I think.
Second day.
Who Rice's son? I would say 3rd.
Yeah.
I would say get him in the 3rd.
I mean, if you want to take a flyer on him, a little bit of a 3rd round reach, probably. I think 4th round is probably.
I mean, we've reached on fucking Joe.
I mean, we got a fucking kicker in the fucking 3rd round, so fucking whatever. But then again,
Joe Williams, Trey Sermon, I'm good with it.
Jake Moody. So yeah,
TDP, right? We gave up on him too, right?
Well, fucking Eagles got him. So
then he got cut though, I think.
Yeah, I think he was on the practice. Was he on the practice squad? I think he was on the practice squad, and they signed him from there.
TDP's on the Eagles.
Yeah.
Tyrion Davis Price is on the Eagles. They just signed him.
Tyrion Lannister. Oh, cool. Well, that's all that. So let's switch gears. Dubs getting hot. Other Dubs getting hot. Kind of. Well, they won their last. Well, they won their last 10 games now out of 11. I think they only lost one time.
They're playing. With Draymond coming back, team defensively got a little bit better. You still got these leads in the 4th quarter. I think we lead the league with up 15 points or more. I think we have 8 or 9 losses. Like you're up 15 points, more than 15 or more points. You're losing games.
We beat the clip,
and it had to do with.
Should beat the clip. Atlanta.
Should have beat the Clippers. Yeah, a lot of teams we should have beat. It's
Well,
also
OKC 2 times.
I think
No,
it's
he
just the
went to
lineups
overtime.
that were closing out
Yeah.
the games.
right. Well, and the other thing is you can't rely on like Curry in the fourth quarter, unless it's like at the end of the game. Stop relying on him. Someone else got to make a shot. I mean,
Yeah.
today he had 25 points in the first quarter.
Yeah, I thought he was going to drop
Like-
50 tonight.
Yeah, they were still like,
Then he took him out like in the 9th minute. I'm like,
well, but the problem is they got to win without him because you can't keep going. Hey, Curry, save us. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they've been doing that. So
yeah.
shit, they've been doing that last fucking 3 years.
well, it's because
Yeah.
they don't play the youngsters now. They're forced to play the youngsters. So you're going to have these, up and down type of games.
And then now Clay coming off the bench.
You need to.
Jordan Poole has been
Yeah.
benched in Washington.
Speaking of benched, yeah.
That's Leo's boy.
Hey, everybody
Yeah,
keeps. Everybody
Feel bad
keeps saying.
for him.
I don't think it's the punch. I think punch has part to do with it. It's the moment
Oh.
he paid.
Well, yeah, he's feeling
always
himself too
fucking
much. And
weird.
he was always
I
talking
never
his little. Yeah, he was always running his fucking mouth though. Anyway, he was always been running his mouth. Just Draymond's the one that fucking just bust his shit. I'm pretty
Yep.
sure everyone else wanted to. That's why nothing. That's why among the locker room, they all talk that shit in the media. That was like, oh, you have to get the locker room back, man. You didn't have to get the locker room back. The locker room.
Whoever fucking leaked that shit, it fucked our locker room up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That created so much
Yeah.
bullshit,
Yep.
and they still talk about it to this day. And it's like,
Yeah.
come on, it's happened so
Yeah.
many times in the '80s where people got socked up, and
Oh yeah,
it happened
but
on
on
the
the
football
court.
team. Remember fucking Chuck and Lamar and all the other fights we had in the locker room?
I mean, with Sprewell, well,
Yeah.
no one saw it. They weren't filming that shit.
Yeah, I mean that's what.
Mhm.
I mean, it fucking happens. Dude, fucking Larry Bird was socking motherfuckers on the court. Not his
He
own
fought-
team, but I mean,
Hotel 76ers almost all by himself.
shit. Like, fuck. Like, what do you mean? You worried about? Oh, you punched like that shit happens, dude.
Dude, he had a
Another
fight with Dr. J. I forgot who. Oh, Moses Malone, right? And they came in afterwards, and guess what? They called a foul, and they kept playing.
Yeah, that's all it was. So I'm saying, motherfuckers get all soft and shit.
Did you get it out? Get it out of your system. All right, we got 3 more quarters to go.
This fucking just he was too
If
much.
you guys are looking at the standings, it's
We're-
a wide open season out there. Ain't nobody dominant in the, especially in the West. It's pretty.
Well-
the Warriors, as bad as they played, they're only 12 games out of the number 1 seed.
Yeah, and we I think 10th, right? Still 10th in the plan.
Still 10th.
Not
So
yeah.
But my
With
point
the
is,
Lakers.
we just got to get in. We've already proved we're that type of team that we just got to get in the big dance, and we can shake some shit up.
Mhm.
Especially right now, the West is not what it was.
Yeah.
Well, no, the NBA is not what it was. It's bad on both sides. I think the
Well, I mean, the Celtics are 44
No
and like
defense.
13, so I mean,
High scoring.
East is worse. It's just the Celtics are they're like a West team. It's like if you took Denver and put them in the East and trade them with the Celtics, they do the same thing. The East is sorry.
I
At least-
expect Milwaukee to be a player when it's all said and done as well. So I think it's two
well,
horse.
they better
in the
be.
East.
Fuck, they
I
better
think
be.
it's
They got
two horse race in the East of Milwaukee and Boston.
fucking Dame time and fucking Giannis. You can't win with them two motherfuckers. Like, come on.
Team's not that good, man. And Celtics, they're gonna win this time. I don't know if they're gonna win it all, but they're gonna beat Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Well, the
I don't
thing
know.
with Dame and Giannis is they both need the
I
ball.
think Celtics take it.
And Dame plays no defense.
Yeah, but they're both pretty ball dominant, right? I mean, Giannis ain't really making those sharp cuts and hitting no jumpers like that. He's a ball dominant player.
Ball dominant player.
Yeah.
But he's kind of their point guard, and they need realistically. What's his name? Oh my God, who is their forward? They need him to kind of spread out
Middleton.
the floor. Middleton. When he's on the floor, he's like, I got the ball. He's got your clutch shots, and he plays somewhat good
Mhm.
defense. But I think it was a bad thing. It was a bad thing to get Dame anyway.
Well, you just try to
Also,
get something for
and then-
Giannis.
And then you get Doc Rivers, and that just fucks it up everything.
I can't believe they fucking did that, boy. I don't know. When are people gonna learn their lesson with fucking Doc Rivers? Fucking Jesus Christ.
Well, he got one, right? One ring.
I don't think he does he?
Yeah, he got
Just
one with
one,
Boston
that's
when
it.
they had the
Boston?
when they had KG and Ray Allen.
They had a super team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I mean, come on.
And they won one, they lost one, right?
To the Lakers.
I mean, Lakers
Yeah,
wasn't.
Lakers.
Yeah, but but that didn't go to show you because the Lakers wasn't even supposed to beat them.
Lakers beat them, and then
Am I wrong? Or
they beat the
wasn't
Lakers.
he the coach with Dwight Howard when they went to the Lakers when they were with Orlando or not?
No, that was the other. What's his name?
Van Gundy, yeah, Stan Van Gundy.
Stan Van Gundy.
Oh, actually, I'd rather have the non-fat one on the. I can't stand those guys though.
That one kind of looked like Womack, Jeff Van Gundy.
Look nothing like me.
Got the little Womack eyes when he's tired and shit.
No, man, that motherfucker. Nothing like me, you bitch. So, yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know. I just think the Dubs don't count us. Every time they count us out, we end up winning the fucking ring.
No, I haven't counted it out. Right now is a good time. You can get 22 to 1 odds on the Warriors still.
Nice.
Throw $50 on it. You get a little something out of it.
Fuck, throw 100.
You don't gamble, remember? That's your fucking words.
Yeah, I don't. I will put money on fucking Canelo versus Benavidez, though.
Oh, my bad. You gamble. You just don't pay. Sorry. My bad.
I pay. I paid you. I paid you.
Like 4 years later.
Yeah, you got paid, so you can't say I don't pay. Just take time, you know? You get it. You get it. Yeah, man, shit. All right, so Dubs, I got nothing else. It's pretty sad, this fucking shit.
Oh, we can talk a little boxing. There's been some boxing news.
So Lomachenko and who's he fighting?
Cambozo.
Cambozo.
That should be a wall.
Cambozo. That's a good one.
Cambozo.
Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, they made
just
it.
Announced. Can I talk?
No, you can't. Go ahead.
Just got announced, and it's going to be in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center. That's a big fight.
Boom. Okay. Should have been in the Bay.
And it's a straight up, right? I mean, they ain't no catch weight, ain't no nothing.
No, it's at 140 for the
140
for the belt.
We got Usyk.
Good fight.
Usyk and Tyson Fury.
That's got pushed back because of the bad cut on Tyson.
His sparring partner.
But you got Ngannou and Anthony Joshua March 18th, I believe.
Well, this is it for. I'm tired of Anthony Joshua. He better win this one. If not, what's the other black dude over there? The Jamaican. Like, I'm tired of seeing them. They keep recycling the same guys, and they keep fucking losing.
I got Joshua winning this one. I think his jab is just gonna be too much for Ngannou. And I think Tyson Fury definitely didn't take Ngannou serious. I think Joshua will. I think he's gonna box smart. I think he'll get the win.
Quiet as kept. I say Tyson Fury lost that fucking fight.
No, he did. I agree.
Quiet as kept. But
but I don't think he took it serious. I think he was bullshitting.
Regardless of winning or losing wasn't the problem. The problem is that you're the heavyweight champion.
You can't lose to Ngannou. They wouldn't let that happen.
Not lose, you can't look bad. Even
if he knocked down, he looked bad. He was a fucking MMA fighter.
Yeah, he looked bad, but they weren't gonna let him lose that belt, lose that fight. Like, come on, how the fuck would that look?
Well, it looks bad anyway. It still looks bad.
Well, yeah, but it looked worse if he fucking lost the belt.
He did lose it.
He did. Yeah, he did lose it, but they weren't gonna let that happen.
Teofimo lost the other night, and they gave him.
He lost. Teofimo lost that.
He did not look good at all.
I still gotta watch that.
Very consistent fighter.
Now you got a lot of boxing to watch, William.
I do.
He looks lost at times.
Which made no sense.
Really, his only good fight that he looked was against
Loma.
Well, no,
Loma.
he had Josh Taylor as well. He got.
That one was good. You beat him.
But Josh Taylor had been out of the ring for like almost 2 years and is kind of looking washed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Lomachenko was the last time he looked.
We got the
legit
fight. Who you guys got? Bivol or Benavidez? Not Benavidez. Better beef.
I'm gonna go with Bivol.
Same here.
I think he's a little bit more crisp. I think
over Benavidez.
I don't like. I think that Better Beef is a dirty fighter. He hits behind the head a lot. If you watch some of his knockouts, he's always doing the rabbit punching behind the head, which I don't like. I think that needs to be enforced.
Movement too. Really bad.
I think this lateral movement's going to be big for big key to victory.
Right. He's like 38 now.
Better be?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Damn,
Yeah,
for
he's
real?
getting
God damn.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
Canelo is making a bunch of ruckus. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's just creating more and more buzz for himself. But now he's rumored to fight Bud. He's also rumored to fight Benavidez. He's also rumored to fight Charlo. He's rumored to fight everybody. Shit. So
I don't know.
I think he needs to step up and fight Benavidez personally. I think that's the fight most boxing fans want to see.
Yeah, I think he'll win that though too. Clearly, I think he'll win.
I don't know about clearly, but because Benavidez is a big fuck, and he doesn't get tired.
Yeah, but
I would take
though.
Canelo to win, but I think it's gonna be a dogfight. I want to see it. That's the fight that boxing needs. Those are the fights that boxing needs. Everybody's gonna be invested in that fight, and it'll be a show because you got a counterpuncher in Canelo, and you got a guy in Benavidez who doesn't get tired, comes forward and just throws all kinds of shit, and he's big as hell. So, contrasting styles make good fights usually.
I'm taking Bivol too over Benavidez. I'm taking Bivol.
Yeah.
There were some other fights too. Oh, Tank got announced today fighting Frank Martin. I would say Tank gets the knockout in that one.
that third round, if Frank Martin don't quit on the stool.
Yeah, Frank Martin, he ain't lasted 12.
And then what's his name? The Japanese fighter. He's got one coming up too.
Oh, Inoue and
Annoying.
Yeah, annoying.
Oh, he's good, but I mean, the to mention him with Crawford was fucking ridiculous. I don't think he's on Crawford's level.
To mention him with he can't beat any guys who's fighting at 130 or 135.
Well, he's a little guy. Those guys.
Well, that's
just
like a flyweight,
normally.
right? This is the fucking super flyweight or some shit.
Those are
like
pass through divisions. Normally, that's your. Everybody's going to the prime areas of 140, 147, 154. Nobody really stays in those lower divisions except for like Inoue.
I mean, that motherfucker's weighs like 100 pounds, don't he? I mean, fuck.
He's 122 or 126, I believe.
Close enough.
He's moved up now because of the last fight.
I think he's 126. He's fighting. He's fighting Luis Neri. That actually might be a good fight.
Yeah. Well, and then the other thing is, I mean, who in those weight classes are actually good? We haven't had anybody really that good at those weight classes. What?
Don't get Leo started on Chocolatito, please.
Chocolatito.
He's done.
But it's just when you get past 126 to 122, like, sure, he's good, but like, I don't know how good you really are because all the top tier fighters are at least at 130, 135 and up.
No, I agree. Like I said, those are just pass-through divisions. You go through those. That's where you start out, and you usually work your way up. The better fighters are going to work their way up. The cream of the crop has always been 147. That's where you get. Right now, it's actually kind of a dry division. First time in a long time that I can remember, where you got Boots, who took over, but he didn't even win his belt, and he's not tested. He has the skill set, but he doesn't have anybody to push him right now. So
yeah, but Boots still reckless. He's reckless as shit, though.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm never gonna go against a guy who wants to fight everybody.
No, yeah.
So
but
what?
I don't know. I'm not buying that he really want to fight Crawford because he had chances to go at him for the belts. He elected to go for Spence's mandatories.
But'll cook. I think Spence will cook him too. Honestly,
no. I don't know about Spence. No, Spence is done. Spence needs to retire.
I'll take him.
That's the move for Spence to make. Spence should just call it quits, man.
You should. Yeah.
Spence?
Yeah. Did you see the vicious ass whooping? Those are not. This is the guy who's already been through a fucking accident.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah. Spence, you're right. I agree. Yep.
Whooping and then sparring and messing up his eye again. Nah, he's done.
You should.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. I mean, he had a decent career. Fuck. Like, it ain't like,
I thought he was always a little bit overhyped. I thought he was a good fighter, but Crawford's a generational fighter. That's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Crawford's. Yeah, I mean, right now ain't nobody touching Crawford except for Canelo. But
Crawford's interesting because he doesn't really have a dance partner now that he's become more mainstream. there's nobody really out there other than a Canelo, which is why I think he's reaching for that fight. Is because there's nobody at 47 or 54 that really. I mean, the fans would like to see a Boots and Crawford fight, but it's not going to generate pay-per-view numbers. It's not going to generate money because Boots doesn't have
Aren't
that.
they from the same
base
camp
yet.
too, right?
No, they're not.
No.
Well,
Boots is a Philly
Okay.
fighter.
I thought they were.
Crawford, Oklahoma.
No, but I thought they were
KC?
from the same camp, like same promoter and stuff.
No,
Boots will get washed.
Boots is promoted by his father.
I
Boots will
agree.
get.
Boots would get washed by Crawford, but I mean,
Fuck yeah.
like
True,
as a
true.
pure boxing fan, it's a fight I would like to see. But I
Yeah.
understand why Bud has no interest in it. He's old. He's trying to get paid and cash out on big fights on his way.
Yeah, that's the thing with Bud though too. Same thing with fucking Canelo though. Canelo probably has like 2 or 3 good like.
No, because
fights.
Canelo can fight anybody and get paid though. He can fight whoever he wants to get paid.
Yeah, but that motherfucker's pushing. I mean, I wouldn't. Was it 36?
Canelo calls shots. Bud has never. This is the first time Bud has ever been in the position to call his own shots. Really.
Yeah.
Canelo has been calling his own shots for 5 years.
And if you want to
6,
talk
7
about
years.
Canelo being old, he's the same age as Bivol. Same age as Bivol.
Getting up there, yeah.
I
Canelo's
think
trying to
Bud
get
is
up
a
there.
year older than Canelo.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think Bill will beat Beacher, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't know.
Peter beat you.
What's
beat
it called? UFC was hot last week too, man. That was a good ass card.
Oh, I know. I didn't get to watch it.
UFC was good, yeah. That show, yeah, get some good ass fights. A lot
There's
of action.
2 fights coming up on Saturday too. What's his name? Brandon Moreno against Roy Ball,
Right.
and what the hell's the other dude? Yair Rodriguez and
Yair.
Yair Rodriguez and T City. That should be. It's a free fight. So Womack, you can watch this one. You can just watch it on online. We'll send you a reminder.
I mean, we
You
have
gotta
links. I
send
mean,
this guy reminders for fights.
nah,
fantasy
but I put
football.
links up. I put links up. I even put links on Discord.
Yeah, I just be doing other shit.
So for
Yeah,
one,
come on, Womack.
one-
You doing other shit. What you want?
Not doing anything.
Leah, you do know that Raw is going to Netflix at the end of the year.
Who?
Yeah, I heard that.
I heard about
WWE.
that. Raw.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, McMahon's
Yeah.
gone. Like he's gone now. They got him on some SA stuff. Lesnar's gone. The Rock's back.
Mm-hmm.
They try to make it interesting. Plus,
And,
what was it? I guess they're gonna tie them into some UFC fights too. Maybe what's his name? Might try to
Chandler.
redeem.
Chandler and McGregor, they had like a call out on the WWE thing the other night.
We'll see if what's his name? CM Punk can redeem himself. I hope he gets his
I
act
can't stand that guy.
back so much.
CM Punk.
You want to do a quick what we're watching?
You want to do that?
I mean, unless you got something else.
I got nothing else.
That's it.
I
I
got
thought you had a
nothing.
list. You had a list.
No, this is short.
yeah,
I
yeah,
ain't got fucking much. Yeah, we already did it.
goddamn list.
Oh, you said Mahomes GOAT. That was one of them.
Oh my god!
Wait, what? I mean, is he already goated?
Yeah.
I don't think he's goated yet. I don't
He's
think-
not the GOAT yet.
I don't
no.
think
He can't.
He's on
he
pace.
can't- He can't be goated until what? He breaks Brady's, or if he gets 5.
No, he got to be Brady.
5.
I mean, if you're talking about GOAT,
Yeah, 5, right?
he got to get 8 to be the GOAT.
Because you can't.
I mean,
I-
Super Bowls.
I mean, he got 3 already.
to be the supreme goat.
I gotta go.
All right, Will,
Yeah,
All right, Will.
All right, Will.
Coming on.
right on.
I'm coming through.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Now look, Mahomes ain't. I don't think he's goated yet. Everyone wants to say he's fucking the goat, but I think they're just all in all. Look, because he's the first one that won back-to-back championships in 20 years or whatever like that.
Well, in football, you can't throw that term out there so early because gruesome injuries happen all the time. So.
Well, even if he wins a 4th, I don't put him ahead of Montana for the simple fact that Montana never lost a Super Bowl.
That's yeah.
You know, what I
And
mean?
Bradshaw. Is he better?
He's better than Bradshaw.
Bradshaw. Is he better than
Yeah,
Joe?
yeah, because Bradshaw
I'm
had
gonna say
Bradshaw had a top
Joe
notch
got 3, right?
4.
Broncho got 4. Joe got 4.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
if he
they're
gets
both
4,
they're
I'd
both
say he might be
undefeated.
better than Joe. He does more than Joe.
Yeah, but he
He
lost
can do
one
more
though.
than Joe.
Yeah, but he's gonna be
I
5.
don't
He'll be
know.
5-4. So I don't put him over that. That's what I'm saying.
But he
If he
does
gets
more
5,
than Joe. He's not on. He doesn't have Hall of Fame talent around him like Joe did.
yeah, but he not his first 2 Super Bowls though. He fucking didn't. He didn't have
That's
Tyreek
true.
first.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So
Joe did his thing in his first 2.
yeah, and he beat.
But I see Mahomes can do more than Joe Montana. His arm is better.
Well,
He's
of
more
course.
mobile. So I mean, what are you talking about then? Are
But
you
everyone
talking
had
about
better
like,
arms. But everyone had better arms than fucking Joe Montana, Dan Fouts. Marino.
no? But
Dan
I mean,
Fouts.
if Mahomes ties him with rings and he has all that other stuff, then you'd have
Because
to
he
put Mahomes
lost.
over him.
Because he lost one though. He lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but he
That's
doesn't play with as much Hall of Famers around him though.
He lost the fucking Super Bowl. It don't matter.
I mean, you're being a homer. I get it, but I mean, I would have to say
No, it ain't even homers. It's just he lost the Super Bowl. Montana's 4-0.
Well, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that because I think Mahomes is gonna get at least 6. And then
That's what I'm saying. He'll be over Montana. He'll be over Montana. If he wins 5, he'll be over Montana because the fact that he got 5.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean?
That's why
I say over under is 6 Super Bowls right now.
Now, if Mahomes would have beat the Bucks in the Super Bowl, and he had 4 now, you can make the case. Well, I mean, probably could make the case that he might have been better than Montana because he did it quicker and younger, and he just has a lot more overall talent, arm talent. I don't know about athletic. Montana might have been faster than Mahomes. Fuck, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, you can make that case. But that's what I'm saying. Mahomes get 5, I put him over Montana. You have to put Brady over fucking everyone just because of the fact he got 7, just by numbers. But
true.
He's lost 2. He lost 2 to fucking Eli. I think that should knock down a couple points of fucking Brady losing 2 Super Bowls to fucking Eli.
Lost to Eli
twice. Like that's got to fucking. It's got to take some points off, right?
Yeah. Lost
I would think
Eli, bro.
Lost
to Eli, bro.
I don't know. How's everyone looking? What you almost home, Nippy? Or what's going on with you?
I think he's home.
He might be home.
12 hours. 12 hours.
He's just sitting in the car. He's doing that sitting in the car thing before he gets home. I'll be doing that shit sometimes. I'll be fucking home. I just be sitting there. It's like, all right.
Yeah. Listen, whatever song may play twice.
just fucking chill for a minute.
See back a little bit.
Before you go into the fucking ruckus. But see, he's working on that though. All the fucking
right.
It's quiet. It's quiet when he gets home. He's gonna go fucking put on fucking sleep creep.
What? This guy
I just got in the house, man. This guy's a creep.
That's the good thing about working at night. Fucking, there's nothing going on. Go home to a quiet house.
Nah, everybody's up. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, are they?
My kids are my life, bro. My kids are night owls.
Yeah, and obviously, fucking don't go to school.
Yeah, they go to school.
What are they doing up so late? They go to school.
Chilling, man. It's only Cat's 16 years old. How fucking old? What time are you going to bed when you're 16?
Shit, at least 10.
10 o'clock? Shit, I was up to like
11.
1. I used to be up hella late. At 16, you're fucking talking about a sophomore in high school?
Yeah.
You went to bed at 10?
Yeah, I'm fucking tired. I'm trying to go to school. I'm fucking tired.
Larry, bud. Larry. I'll be up hella late. Tripping, mate.
It depends. Up watching Bionic 6 and one of them fucking off fucking network channels that be hella late when you fucking seen some boobs on some fucking cable and fucking nobody fucking watches, but it be on.
Yeah. So anyway, what are we doing here? We
Channel 28.
What we're watching before we dip out? We want to be 3 hours. We're only an hour and a half. Oh shit.
That's good. I'm tired, man.
Yeah, that's why.
Go to sleep.
Just go to sleep. Go to sleep.
For 2 weeks with a comeback. Shit.
Yeah, well, I don't know how.
It's tiring, blood.
I've been laid off for a minute. The fucking rain.
Madam Web, that shit was weak. I
knew that shit was gonna be fucking weak.
Oh yeah.
They had so that was Jessica Drew in there.
I don't even see it. Yeah.
The Afro chick.
Yeah.
That shit looks weak.
Yeah.
So
I know why Leo's seen it.
So it was all Spider Women? That's all it was?
Leo just seen it because Sydney Sweeney.
Who, the fucking 50 Shades of Grey chick?
Nah,
that's
the fuck?
the one. That's the other one.
That's Madam Web.
This guy's a lummy.
That Madam Web.
Which one's she? Who's that?
She's from
Spider. Who's that? Spider Girl? The one,
Woman.
the black one, the black suit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She cool, bro. She cool.
Leo been hyping her up for a while. He been putting it in the group chat. Euphoria and what else was she in?
White Lotus.
Nah, there was another one though. I don't know, man.
White Lotus, Euphoria, and I mean that's all I know.
No, okay, I'm tripping that.
Snip nose.
Nose. Let's check this fucking chick out. Yeah, she all right. She got big ass teeth, but she fucking cool.
Fucking Baxter blood.
What? I'm just saying. Cool from the teeth down. Nah, she all right. She cute.
Sit up. All right.
I ain't been watching nothing really.
Sit.
You cute. Shit. What? She should have been fucking Invisible Woman. What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, that cast. I'm not feeling that cast.
Shit fucking sucks.
Oh, X-Men 97 looks hype. Except for the drawing.
Except for fucking Rogue with no
out.
Titties, no ass. Nah, it comes out in March.
Already came out. All right.
Did it?
Nah, it's not.
No, it came out. Yeah, it came out in March. Or it comes out in March. I think 20th or some shit, right?
Okay.
Soon. And I told you they always do this shit. Now the updated shit, they take away the titties, they take away the ass, everything you know of.
Yeah, they took it.
Rogue sucks. They took it away from fucking Invisible Woman. They took it away from fucking
That Fantastic Forecast looked kind of weak to me.
Yeah, it's too early. I think
well, that shit's.
I think we can pull it off.
The Vanessa Kirby one's weak, and that weak ass dude from Stranger Things, he's weak. Ray be loving that guy, but I'm cool.
Nah, that shit sucks, dude.
Ray and Rick was hella saving that.
That movie's fucking cursed. You know, it's never making good Fantastic Four. Should just have fucking Krasinski.
Deadpool looks sick though.
Yeah, I fuck with that. Fucking Deadpool for sure. Definitely looking forward to that. That Planet of the Apes. That Planet of the Apes was kind of fucking sick too.
That one looks cool.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Shit, what else have you been watching? I think
another one too.
I haven't been watching that now.
Don't they have another King Kong vs. Godzilla, or is that just some like fan made shit?
I think that's
it is.
fan-made shit.
No, there's a King Kong Godzilla film coming out.
Is there a King Kong vs. Raidumzilla?
Same thing.
You gotta ask him. He's the Godzilla expert.
I don't know. Finally got on watching watching Ray Donovan that 7th season, the last season, because I think I missed it.
I told you
still
that.
Got that?
No, I know, bro. I'm just.
There's a movie out too.
Yeah, I don't see it on Paramount. Maybe it's on there. I don't know.
It's on Showtime.
I was about to say that. Isn't that Showtime? Wasn't Showtime? Yeah.
You got
was
a
it on
movie
HBO?
out.
No.
Was I watching it?
It was on Showtime. You probably watching it, Cody.
Ray Donovan movie.
Probably
that was cold. That shit was sick. Cody? Yeah, get the Cody. Get the Cody crack. I haven't fucking jailbroke shit in hell long.
Steve Kerr says Chris Paul could return from injury next week. Okay. My bad.
I'll give us a little boost.
All right.
What about you, Mike? What you been watching, then?
Starting the Ray Donovan shit. I haven't watched anything. We just watched Beverly Hills Cop yesterday. Netflix.
The new one came out? The show?
Nah. Looking for. I kind of want to see that one. John Reinhold looks fucked up, dude. That guy looks fucking Rosewood. That dude looks like he's been through it. Fucking face like it's about to melt off and shit. I don't know what the fuck wrong with that dude.
Yeah.
Hella fucking surgeries and shit.
Yeah, I haven't been watching too much. I think I'm. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean,
some new shows to watch.
I watched everything. I finished Continental. That's only 3 episodes. That shit was pretty dope. The third, yeah, Will was right. That third fucking episode was fucking sick.
I haven't watched none of that.
Nah, look.
That shit was cool. That was all right. It's okay. I don't know. I started rewatching Sopranos and shit. Like, I mean, I don't know.
He used to hate.
Yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes. Other than started watching it.
Oh, you never watched Sopranos?
Never like the whole thing. I mean, I seen.
You're slipping. Bro. That shit is cold. That shit is ill.
I didn't have HBO.
Cool.
The only time I'd watch it was
first season.
Raised.
Like the first season was fucking like it was like all right, but it got way better.
Yeah, the first season is all right, but yeah, it gets better way later.
That's what I wasn't fucking with it. It was that first season. I was like,
you were hating for hella years. This guy started watching hella late.
It's because after that first season, I didn't want to fuck with it. I did what you do. After I fucking watched something, I just hate everything that fucking associated with it. So, took a page out of your book.
I would watch that. I don't hate everything associated with it.
As soon as you watch one little thing you fucking don't like, you disregard everything from it. What do you mean?
Yeah, everybody does that. Fuck.
That's exactly. That's what I did.
So you're taking about a page out of my book, taking a page of everybody's book.
Oh, for yours especially.
Yeah, if it's whack, I don't watch it.
You don't give nothing a chance. No. That's what I'm saying. I didn't think the first season. I mean, the few episodes that I seen back then, because I didn't like that shit at first because it wasn't. I didn't like that shit, but that's why I didn't pay it no mind after that. I was like, okay, whatever.
Leo be slipping on all the HBO shows. You didn't see. You didn't watch Entourage either. Entourage is cold.
Oh, that shit's fucking.
Oh, just watch it at Ray's. Yeah, I didn't have HBO. Just didn't have it. I was never at home.
Funny.
I was never home.
I was watching Silicon Valley. That should be hella funny.
That shit's fucking hilarious. I should rewatch that shit too.
HBO got some cool ass shows though. They got hella shit.
Yeah. Sure. Should rewatch Entourage.
You seen the Invincible trailer? That shit looks sick too. For season 1, part 2.
Yeah, I don't know why they fucking that shit. When does Boys come back?
Mark.
Oh, didn't they drop like a
they just the teaser
poster?
Yeah.
Gen V, did y'all watch that? That was sick.
Nah, there you go. I should watch that.
You watched that, Leo? Gen V?
Nah.
Gen V?
Oh, you gotta peep it. That shit's sick. It hella ties into the Boys.
I was about to say ties to
yeah, hell yeah. There's hella
Boys,
shit,
right?
Yeah, ties sick. You should watch that shit. That shit's ill.
I'm about to fuck with it.
Cold. That shit's cold. It's pretty much like the Boys, but in college. Like they're like at a fucking big ass university for superheroes and shit.
That's what they're doing.
That shit's cold. It's just as good as I'd say it's just as good as the Boys. Pretty fucking cold. Same ass shit, hella graphic, hella blood, cold ass shit going on. Fucks with it.
Sex and blood, titties, blood, everything.
All right, I guess we out of here.
Yeah, I'm done. This guy's tired. I'm kind of fucking tired too. I know he just got home.
That makes 3 of us.
It makes 3. Fucking hungry too. I've been fasting. Fucking, tomorrow's my 9th day. 9 days.
Oh, Ramadan?
Huh?
Ramadan?
No.
Oh.
Sabi. I'm doing the Sabi. Doing the Sabi fast.
Sabi? Sebi?
Yeah. Dr. Sebi.
Sebi. Anyway.
Dr. Sebi. Doing that fast. That shit's fucking cold. I've done that fucking a few times, but 9th day. Just drinking water for 9 days. No food.
Yeah, that sounds pretty
just water, that's it.
Yeah. Water, like just made a couple like a smoothie today. Fucking having teas and shit at
don't
night.
Sound like it's good for your insides, bro.
It's good for you. No, it's good for you. It cleans out fucking everything. Don't fuck you up. fun. Detoxifies every fucking thing.
I was about to say maybe.
Yeah, you might want to eat
Detoxifies.
something, bro.
Oh well, I'm trying to go for
Buddy.
at least 20 days. I'm not
You're
almost
fucking
halfway.
passed out.
Almost halfway there. I
You
went for
better get a
15.
life alert.
I went for 15 before.
How much?
Get you a
How
life
much? How many pounds have you lost already?
Shit, almost 20.
Oh damn!
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you're not
so,
eating.
Yeah, you're starting to look lighter in the face. Yeah, you're starting to look a little lighter in
Yeah.
the face.
Well,
Well,
well, you can see it.
All right. Well, just be safe, man. That's all I gotta say. Just be careful.
No, it's fine. It's just not gonna fucking kill you. Obviously,
Don't
I'm
fuck
still
around
here.
and faint, boy. Get a life
just drinking
alert.
water.
Get you
What?
a life alert.
No.
Alkaline.
just- No, just spring water.
You gotta eat, bud.
you
God
don't.
made us to eat.
Fast too.
So no food at all. Nothing solid. No just smoothies.
No, I get my nutrients from I go down to we got like a Movita here, that fucking juice spot. Do they have one? I think they got one out there.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I go to a fucking juice spot and they fucking
Movita?
get like yeah.
So that's a Santa Clarita thing, bro. I don't think
Movita.
never heard no Movita.
Movita,
You know
Movita.
what? I go down the block, go give me a Movita. You know what I'm saying? What's that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
expect
it's a
us to know what
juice.
the fuck he's talking about?
I get a juice. They ain't got one up there. Well, I mean, they're all over
No,
here.
I've never heard of Movita, bro.
All right,
Never.
it's probably Southern California. It's probably a LA thing.
It's probably a Santa Clarita thing.
Probably no, it's a LA thing. They got them in LA,
Okay.
All right.
all up and down. But
Just because of that, but I'm grabbing a bowl of cereal real quick. Look,
yeah, do it. Yeah, I get all.
It's a
That's I get all. I got all my nutrients from that fucking kale, cucumbers, fucking just all the juice and shit.
That's cool.
oh yeah,
Juicy.
I be doing that. I drink one.
Just be
I drink
careful,
that
man.
shit
Just
in the
be
morning. What's it called?
fine.
Green Vibrance. What's I got? Green Vibrance. Got that shit. Eat that, and that's my breakfast in the morning with a
Yeah.
banana.
Green,
Pineapple.
huh? No surprise there.
No surprise there.
It's good.
This is good.
It's healthy.
Good. Yeah.
This guy's over here sending text with what's it? Chicken tender pizza. Yeah.
Fucking KFC.
Yeah, we know you. Yeah, we know you snip.
KFC Roni.
Nah, that just sounds gross.
Got a chicken strip
Ah.
Who the
crust.
fuck is gonna eat that shit?
Your juice for sure. For sure, he's gonna try one.
Got a pizza with
Pretty
chicken
sure
strip.
for sure he's gonna try that.
Chicken
I ain't
strip
trying
crust.
that shit. Chicken and pizza don't fucking go together.
Chicken tender crust.
Chicken tender crust.
Oh, this guy was juiced when he texted that early on the group chat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it.
I'll
This
fucking
is
try it.
hype.
I'm gonna try anything when I fucking get off this fucking shit. See how long it
Yeah, you
goes.
just need to eat. That's what you need to worry about. Yeah, worry about not fainting, bro.
Nah, man, nobody's gonna faint. Well, I did this shit before. As long as it was like 15 days, I'm trying to go like 20.
All right, these crash diets gotta stop, bro. You just gotta eat healthy.
It's not crash diet. It's yeah, well, yeah, for
Are you
sure.
exercising? Are you exercising, or what are you?
No,
Yeah, he does jazzercise.
no, not
All right,
exercising.
I'm about to hop on a blender. Give me a bowl
All
of
right.
Lucky Charms.
About to go
They don't,
eat.
they don't have Plender anymore.
Uh,
They all got Plender.
Resurgence. Don't be sick.
Resurgent. They got Resurgence. Ready to
But
get
hop
on?
on right
I did that
Yeah.
shit. I transferred.
I'm out. I gotta
over.
hit y'all. I'll hit y'all next week.
Oh, okay.
All right, like.
Fine then.
Like-
Well, it goes for us.
Oh, this
Well,
is it. This is
there
it.
it is.
Good transition. There you go.
There
All
it
right.
is. Anyway, hit us up on Twitter. Hit us up on IG. We'll put all that shit up here in the fucking you know what I mean? Right here, and I put the link tree up.
Damn, tired
So-
as hell.
Hit us up. Well, yeah, we going to bed. And we out, motherfuckers. Fuck that
All right.
outro. We out. Peace.
All right.